this is going to be your update video for JJ, or Mr. Jack Jack, whatever you want to call him. I've been using JJ. I hope that's okay. So the reason why that's going to be important is because when we do his recall, it's going to be his name. So I'm going to use his name for his recall, which will be the JJ and not the Jack Jack. But he's doing good. So I was a little worried the first few days because he was taking the food, but he was not very enthusiastic about it, especially during those like boarding days. And I figured, hey, those are a good few days to kind of like maybe get him a little bit hungrier. But honestly, I think after Dollar left, I think he got a little bit like more anxious, a little bit more depressed. Maybe, I don't know. He really was not happy at that point, right? It took him a few days to kind of really start to open up. So I was a little nervous. He was taking the food, but really not enthusiastically. And ideally, when we want a dog to do things for us, right? If we want them to do things like obedience, they should be happy about doing those things. They should want to do those things. But he was just kind of here because he had to be here. I like to use the flexi lead to let him go potty because he didn't want to do it like next to me, so I let him kind of go off and go potty, and like he would go to the very end of this flexi lead and like just stay out there. Like he didn't want anything to do with me, even though I had food, even though I used some treats. Like he didn't care. He's like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be near you. I just want to go. I don't know where my mom is. I don't know where my brother is. Like, so. But thankfully, we're getting past that. Now, the hard part is the fact that like he's a very nervous dog. What that means is like he struggles with confidence, and so new things scare him. Trying new stuff is scary, and so while he's here, he's gonna have to do a lot of different things. Right? It's a new place. It's a new location. Things are scary. It's a new routine. New equipment, new feelings, the new way we're using the leash, new way we're eating the food. And so what I've tried to do, because until he really starts to like open up for me, I don't like to put a lot of emphasis on the obedience because it's really not going to like make reliable obedience. And it's like all going to make sense and he's going to do just fine. We're really starting to make progress now. But what I did do was I started to kind of take him out. I definitely got him exercising more. I think that's going to help a lot too in the long run, is keeping him physically in good condition. I can already tell he's starting to slim a little bit, right? So I want him to lose some weight. I want him to build some physical endurance to like be able to go out and enjoy life and play and do all the fun things that dogs do. So we got him up on the slat mill. He did great with that. He was definitely a little scared of it at first, a little bit of a freak out, but then he was fine. And we got him doing some of the obstacles out here too. We got him going over the A-frame. We got him going over some of the jumps at first, just like with the slat mill. Really kind of scared, really nervous, like didn't want to do it. Kind of had to like force him through some of these stressful situations. And now he like loves it. He loves going over the A-frame now. He loves like doing all sorts of fun stuff. So, for him, challenging him and finding ways for him to learn how to be, a little bit more confident is going to be really important, I think, throughout his life. Finding ways to challenge him and teach him how to learn new stuff, like things like tricks and stuff like that, are going to be really helpful long term. But he's here for obedience. Yeah, you are. You're doing a good job, though. So the first few days, he would kind of walk with me because he had to walk with me. He wasn't necessarily pulling on a leash, but he wasn't like enthusiastically walking with me. Now he's a lot more enthusiastic. We got some tail wagging, we got some ears up, we're happy to be here, we're having a good time. He's enthusiastic for the food. He's like, what can I do to get my food? He's starting to kind of reach out more to get the food, whereas the first few days I had to like bring it to him and he would kind of sniff it and be like, I don't know if I really want that. I guess I'll take it. Now he's like, I'll take it. Yeah, I want it. He's chasing after it, right? And so that's kind of what we wanted to see before we really started to do like a whole lot of obedience. So now he's able to use this. This is called a lure. to learn new behaviors. So we use this to help him do things like go over the jumps and go over the A-frames. But we're also using it to help him into the obedience behavior. So this is heel, right? I want him healing, not because he has to, but because when he's in this position, good stuff happens. Okay? So when we're teaching the heel position, I know we did this in your lesson, but I want him walking next to me and getting rewarded for walking next to me. So free, we're walking forward. Puppy, I want a good attitude. I want good emotions. Puppy. Good job. If he gets distracted, just kind of encouraging him to get back on track. Puppy. Oh, it's a good boy. Right. And when he's doing a good job, then we're going to start to name it. Heel, click, feed. And I know we went over this in your lesson. I just like to make sure we reiterate it so that you have this video to go back and reference it, in the future if you need to. So in the second stage, we're going heel, click, feed, heel, click, feed, heel, click, feed, right? And he does a really good job of just kind of walking with us. So when he is on this nice short leash, I haven't had any issues with him like getting out ahead of me or trying to like really pull or anything like that. Sometimes I want to let him kind of explore a little bit, again, trying to encourage him to open up. So I will use the flexi lead for that. So he kind of gets the idea that, hey, when my handler is just holding onto the short leash, I need to stay with my handler. When we're using the flexi lead, that's my opportunity to kind of go explore a little bit more on my own. When he's on the flexi lead, we're not doing a whole lot of rewarding right now. We are probably going to use either the flexi lead or a long line to start teaching recall shortly. So that will change. But as for right now, when he's on the flexi lead, it's just kind of like go potty, go sniff, go do what you got to do before we start training. Okay? If you notice, when we stop, he does a really good job of sitting every time we stop. Free. Before he gets up from that sit, I give him his free command. He gets up, we walk. Good Bowie. I did use him for a couple of videos that I posted on our Patreon, specifically on how we introduce the place bed for shy dogs. So he is very nervous about new things. Like I was saying, the place bed is one of those. I know you said you were feeding him on the place bed at home, which is great. But here he just, it was a new bed, a new place, new situation. And so he was really hesitant to get up onto the bed. So, we do have to approach it a little bit differently when we have those kind of nervous dogs versus dogs who are just, over the moon for their kibble and will just follow this kibble off of a cliff. I have dogs who will do that for things like toys. But for him, like we got up to the place bed and he's like, I'm not touching that. It's weird. I don't understand it. So you have to definitely take a little bit more of a sensitive approach for that. But he's doing fine with the place bed. I can show you that video too. We're able to get to a place stay. So we teach the place stay first. The next thing on our agenda, which we're probably going to tackle after I finish this video, is teaching him the down. I think he's going to do fine with that. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But I just wanted to let you know he's doing great. He's doing really good with the food. He's doing great with the kennel. He's an angel in the kennel. Oh my God, he's so perfect. He's quiet, he's calm. He sits politely before I let him out. And yeah. So another thing too, I'm going to send you a video is of our routine in the house, meaning like I open the crate door, you wait, you don't just bust out because the door is open. I put the leash on, we walk politely to the door to go outside. We sit, we wait at the door, even when the door is open, we sit and wait. So I'm going to send you a video of all of that as well. But it's been a little bit of a slow progress for the first week, only because the first few days, he was really shy. And I feel like he's starting to open up. I think he's really enjoyed like kind of doing some of the obstacle stuff, getting up on different types of surfaces and getting on top of some of the obstacles that are out here. So yeah, you're doing a good job. Yes, you are. Let's go, Bowie. So, but yeah, I just wanted you to have some proof of life and let you know he's wonderful and a sweet boy. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And yeah, we're gonna get into down.